Welcome back. I'm Dr. B, and these are your emotional minutes. And today we're going to talk about emotion in general, just in a very basic sense. Now, a lot of times people will say to me, Doc, why do I even have emotions? Emotions are kind of a pain. They're something that are difficult to deal with. They get in the way. Can I just kind of go about my life without, these pesky emotions coming up, these feelings that I get in my body and the things that come along with it in terms of, things like increases in your heart rate or blood pressure or things like that. Really, when we look at emotions, emotions actually tend to be something that make us as humans very effective. In a lot of ways, emotions are really helpful because they help us signal that something is going on in the situation. If we're having an emotional reaction about something, then we're really tuned in to what's happening. And those emotional reactions, when they pop up, it gives us the idea, okay, this is something I really need to pay attention to. This is something I really need to handle.
First example is a friend feels sad after a breakup, and they come to you, and their sadness really shows you that something difficult has happened for them, and especially in this case, a loss. And the frowns that they display when they're sad show that they really may need support. So whether they're actually verbally telling you they're sad or not, you know something is happening. Also, in the instance of experiencing fear, especially something like seeing a bear in the woods, feeling that fear really warns you and warns your body that there's a threat, and it activates your body into being ready to react. You've got to respond to that bear in some way um, to keep yourself safe. And it also shows others around you to be ready for whatever's going on, whatever threat or difficult experience that's about to come.
But really, that's the reason why they come up. Is we as humans are sort of programmed or gifted with the ability to have emotions because they really help us recognize situations much more quickly and then help us give us the opportunity to really deal with those situations.
And if you're interested in this particular topic, I definitely check out this book by Paul Ekman. And they didn't give me anything to say that.
Now, sometimes emotions can be sort of a little bit more difficult in that they're can be hard to deal with. Especially when we talk about negative emotions, things like anxiety, things like frustration, anger, sadness. A lot of these sorts of emotions can be pretty difficult to deal with. But we'll talk more in later episodes about how you might be able to go about handling some of those things and dealing with some of those things in everyday life. So that's the topic for today. Again, emotions and why we have them. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. And we will see you next time on Emotional Minutes. See you then.